Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are going to get guys get everybody more guys that are going to for their team to succeed. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
No doubt about it. This is a hostile environment. You know you're going to get it's a game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they'll bring it today.
And the first thing to do in college football is to go hard. Everything about it changes. And you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Smashes through. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it first and 10 at the 31.
It's a really good sign for an offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. Run the ball, get them the first around midfield. Nothing's looking pretty good here early for this offense.
He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. How about the timing on that pitch?
I love when players understand situations, and they understand where the first down marker is, and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdowns.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches up there, short of the first down.
Yeah, you see these guys in every offense. These little guys that they're so quick, it's hard to get a hand on them. Run crisp routes. You can throw it short, you can throw it long, but they're just big-time playmakers. Shift moves on the smaller wide receivers.
The run from the shotgun. And the defense had his hands full, and they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. The offense stays on the field. Drives to the own territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. Try to get it on the ground. Will not get there. David, we'll see just how effective they can be on the ground running against the power like this.
But they're going to do what they do, and they're going to feature their guy. You're a great linebacker. Let's see who wins this battle.
There have been entire defenses that haven't been able to slow this running back down. This linebacker, though, he's got the athleticism to do it himself.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Tackle is made after the first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
They'll go off 8 on that play. It's second and 2.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Takes the grab down the middle. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down.
Nice completion to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
Brought down after a 5-yard gain down to the 7.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
That's what you expect from the
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Shotgun snap on third down. Powers through. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. Number 7. Didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have any
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
The officials offer the deal, and the
Number
coach accepts
17.
it. They will take the
Kickoff.
The kickoff team on the field, and he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. Looking for a productive play on first down. 6-9-1, Gators ball. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Using the quick game.
The first
I
down
really like
pass.
this slot receiver because of the shiftiness, and you see that on his right. Really nice job creating separation for his QB.
Leaves it with the back. Still on his feet at the 45. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 49-yard line. After picking up this first down on the ground, let's see what they do.
Cut it. Mason, Convoy. Under. Pretty good.
The RPO fired complete to the left. Across the 25, he's got room.
The pass on first down
But a
was
huge
completed
gain, and he
via
has
the
a
3.
first and goal.
He's out of bounds.
And that big
At the
gainer on the
9-yard
last
line.
one has them threatening
And
from
now
inside
first
the
down
10.
for the offense.
Belly stutter. Slide 22. Double right.
He's looking to pass. They'll run the screen. And he's got a touchdown.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he made the extra point without problem. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Florida is currently trailing in this one, but I'm old enough to remember the comeback Danny Werfel led in 1995 to beat Tennessee. So don't rule anything out here today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Missouri. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got it behind the line. It's Rich. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. If I can throw it to him, I can try to create some space out wide, dumping the football, and make some catches and see if I can get some big plays.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Coverage team able to put a stop to the return to the 2-yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again.
Moves. Over.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Continuing to turn and moving forward. Closing in on midfield. It's down to 28. Got 6 first down. Now again, launching to the second and third. Receivers often will run their route based on the side adjustment. As they get set to snap the time, winding down here in the quarter.
Ready, ready!
They're going to go right back to him on first down.
The ball carrier is the running back.
Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second.
On the set. Ringo, Ringo! Dino, Dino, Timber, Timber! Arrow, Arrow, Terrier!
He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And this senior quarterback a little too good there. He's lucky he didn't get picked off. He ended up learning shorty from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is full
It's
out
on
here.
line, get Lasso, Lasso! Green point.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Open space at the 25. He's racked up 92 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. They've moved to the 16. It's first and 10.
Down.
Might as well give it to him again. And a nice run there before the defense barely makes the stop. It'll be second down, and remember they can pick up first without scoring.
Base it.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And it'll be a touchdown. That touchdown grab the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. You got this guy's ability in that position. Quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive number.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time moments in clutch moments. What makes those contested catches is a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's put up such great stats.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Number 15.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Tommy.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit.
Mark down at the
I don't
39
care if I
yard
get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy. I got to make sure I get to that stick,
The
get to the
carry
first
is the
down.
run back.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage
Brings
when they
up
need it, and
second
he's out to
down.
the 43.
Got it.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short.
Pound 55 wheat. Ready, go! Ready.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
I love the idea, and I love just finding ways to get your best players out in the open field. This pre-snap motion and using it to their advantage on that last play, I think that was a nice
Get
call.
set. Go!
He's going to pass. Got his man. At the 40, there we go. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The offense lining up for a first down play.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big
And just another head spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's
Brings
right
up
back at him.
second down.
On the ready.
They'll line up for a second down play.
Lasso. Lasso.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Wide open downfield. And into the end zone for a touchdown. So that was a 75-yard run. And they finished things 15. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
First and
Guys,
10.
this offense will go back on the attack. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on me. Sure, I feel like I got to make every third down. Those guys are working hard to get down the field. I got to help them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing.
Slide 22.
He's going to pass on second down. It's complete to the left. At the 35, he's got room.
The pass on second
He's run
down.
out of bounds,
Caught
but not
by the
before.
back.
Turning in a big
He's out of
pickup and
bounds
moving the
at the
sticks for a first
37.
down.
Okay.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Come on, set. Griffin.
Looking to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. And chunk plays on the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes a stop. They've got it first and 10 at the 42.
Here we go. Double right.
He's looking to throw it. Gets it out quickly. And they pick up 9 on first down and bring up second and short. Here comes the hurry up.
That's a good job by the driver. Understanding in some coverage, so instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Wide out in motion.
Over. Eat.
From the gun to give, looking for room. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And with that last carry, into triple digits, over 100 yards for the day.
Check.
And he's showing you power. He's showing you speed. He's showing you making miss. He really is showing you he's a complete back. And by the way, that's still a first down.
The pass on
This
first
quarterback
down.
right now is doing a nice job of reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great place.
Hornet.
Quarterback checking the play. Looking to throw on second down. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
And it's so
Number
underrated.
89.
The relationship between the NBA and the wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football. That's what makes the nice touchdown.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they play.
The kick is
His
good.
coverage is good. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over. It's paying dividends now in the game.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Comes out throwing on first down. They're working that left side.
The pass to the
Well, they knew
receiver
coming into
on
this
first
game, this
down.
offense was going to try and get this
A pickup
receiver
of 8.
involved and get him
Brings
involved
up
early. So here they
second
are
down.
just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a run.
691.
And here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First
Brought
down for
down
this offense.
at the
You
46-yard
know,
line.
they pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack, dominating at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Slam.
They'll give it to him again. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make
He's
the stop.
down at the
We've reached the
48-yard
2-minute
line.
warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the
Ready
half.
up.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Set. Hut.
He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Rita,
Brings
Rita.
up third down.
Yankee blue. Yankee ready.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down.
That wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, no better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback.
Quickly to the tight end. And he waved the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking.
Brings up second down.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Looking left. It's complete. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half.
You find great matchups where you see, I mean, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like the matchup versus his safety. So zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the big fella because he's going to be open most of the time.
Oh, and the offense just not able to come up with that. You knew that was going to be a bang-bang play, right? They're taking a shot into the end zone. That's going to have to meet a contested catch on the back end. And he wasn't able to come up with it because of that.
He's gone tight end. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
I'll say this, man, in college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job for him.
Pressure coming. First little time with his feet. And the pressure gets there.
A loss of 7 yards
at the 18.
We just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of a rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
They'll try to salvage
Number
a field
17
goal on this drive.
on the field goal.
The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. And this will slice it up right. So they get the lead number 7 right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside the 20, chance for great field position. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very intriguing first 2 quarters of football in Cincinnati. And we can't get very far into this halftime breakdown without talking about that stud linebacker. The kid's been everywhere all at once through 2 quarters. From clogging gaps to causing turnovers, he's been a one-man gang. Public enemy number 1 for that opposing sideline. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Nippert Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. We're ready to get it started here in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Now this offense is back on the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And a great job by the linebacker. You could tell starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
Easy.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Really nice job by the defense. Here in the second half, we've got to have the mentality with the lead. If we just don't give up any more points, we get the double. We've got to make big plays on 3rd down. They made a big one there.
No fair catches here, looking for room. He's got great speed. Found a lot of room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. We're going to see that here in the next drive. Team, just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on your feet.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10.
Spider. Oh, Griffin.
Quarterback checking
Griffin.
off.
Longer. Squirrel.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Gets it out fast. Makes the catch and knocked down. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. He had a little more help to spring it for some yards.
Yeah, if you're going to have success with a throw outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Got his hand quicker. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stopped him just a bit short. We need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for 3rd down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down.
And obviously, this is one of the best offenses in the country, and it's because they get 1st downs. Top 10 in the nation picking up 1st downs. How nice is it to know you can turn around, hand it off to that guy right there, and let him go to work?
They'll run the option. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a very soft his foot in the ground, and that was paid.
Running up to add another. And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
As I'm saying, guys, we're looking on this interesting matchup as well. Auburn is down, but they are not out of it. Not in Jordan Hare, one of the best field advantages in the world. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Iowa State. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll run it to the right. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up a 6.
Coaches always talk about staying ahead of the chains. And when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll go right back to it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Quarterback adapting. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush race. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
They bring the punter onto
Number
the
14
field.
in punt formation to kick it away.
Just needs a crack to get a return. Slips through the line. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here.
Get set. Tuna.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He turns that loose down the right side. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
Gain of 30 yards on the play.
Where he wanted to go with the football at time. Spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
On the ready.
The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs.
Under.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Bounds into the end zone for a touchdown. They got the lead, trying to put this to bed. They're on to 10. This is like a baseball pitcher that the defense is just pounding.
Gets in the zone, right? You can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. That's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make the play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out forward backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Clear.
He's looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still over the ground to cover to pick up the first. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26.
Moves.
Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
And they may have caught the defense snapping there a little bit, David, maybe expecting pass on that 3rd down, but because of the back's effort now, fresh set of downs.
And it's so nice to have a guy that you can give the football in these 3rd down situations and feel confident you're going to continue to move the sticks.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Well, the linebacker showing him read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
On the set.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14.
Fire.
He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
He took a hit as he the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers.
22. Slot. Gorilla.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Trying to beat the D deep. Snatches it on the right. Running toward the tape. Lean for the wire. Touchdown.
This guy is officially the second receiving touchdown. Nice job by the offense. I've got a matchup on that. Continue to pick at it until they stop.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
Returner is brought down at the 18, and the offense will take over.
First down for the offense.
Come on,
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. It's one-man miss. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
okay, ready?
And now on second down for this offense.
Here we go.
The give on the inside. Maybe picked up a couple of yards down at the 24.
Gain of 2. Third down coming up.
Got it.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. With the catch, it's Ellington. And they wrap him up. They're not before. He gets it off on the catch for the first down.
And the defense brought the blitz on third down, trying to see if they could rattle the quarterback. But how about the poise? He knew where his answer was. He didn't panic or freak out. He just went through his progressions, picked up the first, and we got to freshen the downs.
I know it's sexy to play football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just beat up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Quickly out to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
Nice right there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up the 4th down. And here comes the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He gets a block. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He did that all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
That's why you got him back there, because that guy can't do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have penetration. You see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house. Makes the plays. Turns on the gas. Great job. Great return.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
Returner
Nice
brings it
job
out
by
to
the
the
kickoff
16.
team. Everybody
And the
stayed in their
offense
lanes,
will
and they'll
take
stop him
over.
at the 16.
First and 10.
First down here for the offense.
Slam. Ready.
And off from the shotgun. Gets it out to the 20 after he picked up the 4.
Gain
This
of
is so
4.
nice to know you can start off
Second
that
down.
first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
On second down, just keeps firing. Bangs it up the middle.
The pass to
Really
receiver
nice job
is
there by
second
both
down.
guys, the
Let's
throw
go.
and the catch to
He's
work
brought
that
down
defense and get
at
the
the
first
31.
down.
Ready, break.
New set of
First
downs
down
after
for
that
the
completion.
Lizzy, Lizzy. Easy.
The give to the tailback. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this third quarter in style. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th.
On the set.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break.
In blue. In. Alert, alert. Unlock.
He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got him
The
downfield.
second down pass.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the
Gain
first
of
down.
18.
When you play zone
And,
coverage, everybody
first
drops
down
back.
for the
Everybody has
offense.
eyes on the quarterback. You're not really looking at the wide receivers a lot of times, so they can slip in those little cracks, and the quarterback can really make precise throws. Great job, great play, great throw.
And he's running that road. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
And that's
Throw it,
Another.
He can buy time, he can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against us. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Caught on the outside. It's Ellington. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
22-yard line.
Now on second down.
Brings up second down.
Jackrabbit.
They'll run play action. A shot toward the end zone. Makes the catch and gets the score. The result of this game is going to stay in the end zone. You've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this. Good hustle and build for next week.
There's always positive. Coaches are always looking at those things that we get well. What we do well, so we can do more of it in the future. Finding some things here late that they did well.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he
The
gets.
return is tackled
He's
down
just
at the
enough space
27,
across the
and the
25.
offense
Let's
will
mark it
take
at the
over.
27-yard
First and
line.
10.
And now this offense will take the field again.
Over. Let's go.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Ball's out. And the ball is looking to throw. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play.
Hey, Cam. Cobra.
Leaves it with the back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down and second down.
Making it easy for an offensive line. Pick up a bunch of yards on first down. Make that second down really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
It'll be a draw. He stopped at the 32. Picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
Ringo.
Here's the offense with a fresh set of downs.
That is just demoralizing if you're on defense, right? You're down in the game. It's the fourth quarter. You know you need to get a stop. You know you're going to run the ball, but you can't do it.
Got 8 on first down. Now we get a second and 2.
What you see late in games, man, those teams that can really run the football and run that clock when they got a lead really win a lot more football games. So I think if you look for them to be physical down the stretch of this game, try to continue to do this on the ground, continue to eat that clock.
They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Philly. Under. Slide 22. Slide 22. Ready.
Out of the gun, the inside give. An attitude run as he's dragged down after a pickup of 6 down to 14. Second down, coming up in this red zone opportunity. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Wide receiver now comes in motion.
Double right. Over.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And you can forget money in the middle against this defense.
He was on radar. He failed the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Highly.
Takes it from the gun on third down. He's right on target. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
So nice when you're an offense and you're getting these third and shorts, and you know the defense has to be aggressive, has to commit guys up front, especially in the red zone area. Nice job by this offense, slipping the pass, getting rid of the football, setting up the first down.
And now we'll go back for a negative play, and that defense on fire over that time.
Belly stunner. Check.
just did.
offense.
Interesting to see what
On
the
the
offense
set.
does on this next one.
They played keep away with the football, but if this defense can make one more stop on 3rd and goal, they might force a field goal attempt.
Flex, flex, flex.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal.
Lizzie. Get set, get set.
They're going to take another delay of game penalty. You just can't.
Delay of
have these types of
game.
mistakes.
Offense.
There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag.
Ready, set.
3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep.
Razor. Here we go. Hold. Lasso, lasso. Ready.
On the option. Quick toss. Got enough space. And they'll finally track him down and shut him out at the 2.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, I'm not this long to drive down this score. I'm going for a touchdown here.
I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm gonna go for a
3:25.
touchdown right here. And if I miss, I got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
Face it. Flip it, flip it. Ready.
Slams ahead. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. What can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. They're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore them. We are okay going into a trap meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. The opponents just cannot keep pace with them. All of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field.
Okay,
The
ready.
drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Spider.
He wants to throw. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit of time to get to that first down mark.
Brings up
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them,
Got it.
and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Finds a tight end. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that
It
one.
leads to 2nd down.
On the ready.
2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to it. And he was winding his way all over the backfield, staying alive, and finally he goes down.
Ready, ready.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county.
Lasso, lasso.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the ball is picked off. He'll try to take it back.
The 3rd down
Nice
pass.
focus by this sophomore. He jumped on his chance to make a play.
And they'll take over.
The number one
1st and
objective for
10.
a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, They're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
They'll throw it on first down. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Had it in his grasp. After the misfire now on second down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Looking to pass on second down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, going up top. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains at the 21.
This guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that here on a critical third down late in the game with the lead. Destin shows up with another big one. That one.
He'll take a shot. Quarterback just missed it.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Under. Dino. Ready?
They want to just keep throwing it. Looking to the big tight end. Makes a connection. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. New center down, right on the doorstep for this offense. He's got his man. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the score.
This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas. Keep putting up points. Keep putting up touchdowns. And it's triple stats days. We look back and we're like, touchdown. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring a touchdown. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have got nothing left.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and practice. And they just got to take accountability. You have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
After that last completion, it's second down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you see explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Man, it's so important to play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed to run.
And this sophomore able to reach the quarterback and get the sack.
Man, is that just an indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Ready?
That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. He's looking to throw. And here comes the pressure. And there he goes down again. Timeout called by the defense. 29 seconds to go.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation. Hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Intercepted. Looking for a roll. The 20. It's Pater late in the game.
You didn't think it could get any worse, right? This game's over as it is anyway. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on. Gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
And the point after is good. About to kick it away after
touchdown. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Offense making its way under the field to start the drive. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
This might be an opportunity, too, just to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to...
And it's picked off for the
first down
time today.
intercepted
Couldn't
by the
find much
defense.
breathing room to
And they'll
return it,
take
but
over
the
first and
interception
10.
has this offense in business at the 27.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost done.
Slide 22. Slide 22.
Quarterback will audible. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Using the quick game. He will step out of bounds.
First down. Caught by the
First down for this offense.
at the 13-yard line. And that's a first down
691.
for
Gain
the
score.
offense.
Double right.
He's going to pass. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down.
Pass interference.
The defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's call.
One more play to pad the stats.
Read up. Read up. Over. Here we go. Ready. Ready.
They're trying to slam it in. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Number 42.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about one exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They have themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
They'll try to tackle it here. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone.
Ready.
And after this play, the cake will be baked.
Jackrabbit.
Going up top on first down. He's taking a deep shot.